Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, please leave your favorite flower or rose in the comments. Let's get to it. Kenya Moore and Carlos King. I think the interview went extremely well. Watched the whole 53 minutes, 54 minutes, whatever. And I think that you could tell they have a great relationship. They communicate well. They talk well. She talked about still not getting, her own show. We get that. She talked about scenes being cut out. We get that. She talked about how some are pushed forward to get a good edit. We see that. She talked about in regards to her having the Kenya Moore hair care line expanding and doing extremely well, and it's sad that allegedly Bravo cut that out. So that's the big question. I'm going to probably do a separate video regarding that. But is Bravo becoming too R-rated? Are there actually concerns? Are they trying to make these girls look bad? Why would a company over-actualize these girls? Are they feeling that X sells? The biggest thing is Kandi has products. Kandi makes money from those products. So does Bravo. Kenya talked about the different projects she has coming up, who she would like for her to play her in a biopic or a biopic. Let's say it that way. They talked about their friendship. They talked about different scenes. This was the big one. Kenya talked about all the allegations in regards to her and the concerns about Apollo. And it's sad that once certain things stick with the women, it sticks with the women. Kenya talked about how they're trying to portray her to be a person that tried to meet up with him. And she said she's never seen him outside with cameras. She's never seen him around town, about town. They were trying to lie and say she was trying to meet up with him to hook up and kiss on his body. I'll say it that way. Kiss on his body. So Carlos King, being the good friend that he is, he then tried to have them meet up. And for them to meet up, they can then communicate. And Kenya was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it outside the cameras. So when she finally met up with Apollo was stuttering. It took several minutes for him to tell the truth, that was the plot and the plan the whole time, which is sad and sick. She thanked Carlo for that moment because it finally got cleared up. So let me tell you what transpired. Apollo must have thought Kenya was extremely beautiful. And whenever a wife feels away, or they feel jealous, or they feel that there's competition, a wife will do a lot to pin you against that person. So it's sad that Bravo took that story, ran with it, and Kenya was basically, thank goodness, many people were trying to shade her, ruin her career, ruin her brand. The biggest thing is, when you try and say that she's trying to meet up with a man that's married, that don't look good for her. Also, in regards to when she said, show me receipts, show me anything. The biggest thing is, you remember when on the show, they were at the pool party and Apollo was looking at her. You remember when they were playing in the pool. You remember when she was going up the steps, Apollo was checking her out. A woman sees that. A woman's noticed that. So, okay, you gonna make me look away? Of course, they were just being friendly, but outside of that, she never met with him. She talked about how she felt about Portia. I don't think Portia should come back. As many as altercations, Portia had an altercation with her. Portia had concerns with throwing plates, throwing equipment. Bravo should not let her come back, and I don't think it's going to happen. But if they do, they're doing it because they're worried about their bank accounts. So the biggest thing is she talked about how she was hopeful that her and Portia's relationship could grow because both of them were pregnant around the same time, had the children. She was hoping that she would see what Kenya was going through in regards to divorce because Portia went through a lot with Cordell. But we know that Portia is about Portia. And if it don't benefit her, you might as well forget it. So it's a sad thing. She wishes Portia well, but she said Portia's never tried to disgrace her, mess up her brand. But when you remember Portia got arrested, allegedly, Portia was saying a lot. She was holding that thing and saying a lot, and they were going back and forth. So the biggest thing is Bravo like a shut up and dance, like I said before? Is it to insult? Is it for these women to do whatever they have to do? And you figure that let's do a show about these producers. After the show ends, let's do a show about the producers and their families. Would they want to be painted in the same portrayal? Would they want people looking at them in the same portrayal? It's over actualizing, and they're almost making it R to help Candy sell items. Now, why I said before, why is it that they allow Candy to do what Candy does, get away with what she gets away with, able to do what she does because they make a slight cut from it? Why is Bravo allowing these girls to do what they did on this last episode? So let's listen in on Kenya and Carlos, and let's hear what she has to say about the show and about the situationships.
This season, I had to stop watching because nothing's happening. People look lost. I saw this clip of this Courtney trying to read you, and people are like, "Yeah, Kenya didn't want to give her a moment." I'm like, "Cause Kenya is like, this isn't real. She's looking for a moment.
It's not real.
I don't
It's
mind
not real.
reading somebody, but
She's the worst. It is not real. I'm gonna give you a fight if you deserve a fight. But the moment she stepped on the scene, she had an agenda. It was, I'm gonna make a moment. I'm gonna make a moment out of this. Yeah. So Candy, bobbing her head, and yeah, because you are the most valley girl alive. You cannot convince me that this is who you really are. But you wanted a moment, and you wanted that peach. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're not talking about the fact that you don't deserve to be a housewife. You don't even have a house to live in. Your husband divorced you,
Allegedly.
and left you with nothing. You're literally sleeping on somebody.
this season I had to stop watching because
We're going to get to the next clip. Allegedly, we see that there's issues with the girls, and we was told that allegedly there used to be a different vetting process in regards to women getting a peach. What will their storyline be? Will they get along with the girls? What's really going on? It feels like Bravo has gotten a little lazy and they're letting anybody have a peach. That's what it seems like. Why don't they care about the show and these women brands after they leave the show? Let's get to it.
You don't anything that's relevant. You drug Bryce out from the dead to come and play like you guys have some relationship that's a relationship that's meaningful. You're not talking about why you talk sideways. You're not talking about the fact that you put paper clips together and call that a jewelry line that no one is buying or even talking about. I don't have anything to work with. Give me something to work with. I'll give you a fight all day long.
are you bored?
How can I not be bored? I gotta work with people like Courtney. You like that? You like that? This is what I gotta work with. A sofa. You don't talk about.
The show is concerning. People feel that it should be canceled. I don't even think it should be rebooted. I think they're over-actualizing thing, and that's concerning. They're Okay, so let's get to
and Sonya Richards Ross deserve their peach? You feel like Drew Sidora and Sonya Richards Ross deserve their peach?
Deserved it or deserve it now?
Do you think they let's have a conversation.
Okay.
When you learned that Drew Sidora...
Well, that's the problem right there. We shouldn't, not just me. Again, back to the conversation we had before. It worked when people earned the peach. When it was, not, here you go, sign here, X here, here's your check. You'll meet the girls later. My humble opinion. I'm not an executive.
I agree with you.
I'm not an executive.
And I am one.
Okay.
I agree with you.
I feel like that is where you weed out who has the staying power.
Do they deserve the peach now?
Can I have some more wine? Can I have more wine?
You feel like Drew Sidora...
So that's the biggest thing. I'm happy that Carlos King is interviewing Kenya, talking with Kenya, getting everything out that we want to know. So let's get to the next clip.
He's literally gonna do it. Go ahead.
Can I have some more wine, please?
Ask you again. Do you think Drew Sidora and Sonya Ross deserves their peach right now?
I don't know it. Deserve. That's a strong word. Deserve.
Meaning they earned it.
I can't. Okay, now that's different. That's a different word.
Earned it.
Well, no, they didn't shoot with us before. So I would have to say no to that simply because of what I've said previously. I think it worked best when people auditioned for a while and they earned the peach. The same way I did, the same way that Portia did.
He did? He's literally gonna do it.
So I get why she's saying that, and she has her way of feeling. I think these interviews with Nene and with Kenya has been great. I think the show should be wiped away. I do. I don't think it should come back. I don't think they should recast. I don't think they should bring back Portia. Too many altercations. Taking somebody's husband, throwing plates at her ex and the mom, messing up equipment, grabbing Kenya's hair. The altercations are not good. When people say to me, "Oh, they fuss about Christian and Blueface, but then, let's see an altercation with the Real Housewives of Atlanta." No, I don't think it's okay. No altercation should be okay. Disrespecting women and their brands is not okay. Why are people okay with people being insulted, attacked, and having problems on the show and over-actualizing these women? Why is Candy able to do what she's doing? Is it because Bravo's making some money with Candy? People just saw a scene of a woman going down. Hello. Remember, wasn't Candy strapped up in something? It's over-actualized. It's not good. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about the interview. There was one other thing. I wanted to talk about what Eva had to say about being a housewife. Let's listen in.
Reality TV?
Well, I do a little bit of both. 'Cause I do Pictionary, so I like game shows. Game shows are fun; they're witty. But Ultimate Girls Trip is a cool show.
Okay.
That it's like 8 days, so it's like you can jump in and out. It's like double dutch. Like, let me get in there now. Okay, I'm out. Your turn. So I'll do that. But as far as like, no, I'm not
gonna hold a peach anytime soon.
Listen. I am not married and I am not pregnant. They don't want this either.
So I really enjoyed that. I'm happy she spoke out. She was just recently on an interview. The other thing about Eva, many people were talking about, and I'll try and do a video regarding that. She's extremely thin, so I'm hoping Eva is okay. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Let me know how you feel about Kenya Moore's interview with Carlos King. Did you watch it? Did you like it? Did she spill a lot of gems? Are you here for Bravo? And of course, there's alleged allegations that's going on. Will this lawsuit stick? Will these ladies get um, a union? And then some of the foolery won't be accepted. Are they trying to push it? Some of the stuff that's coming out from Bravo and the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm surprised they still posted it. I would have taken it down, especially with all the alleged lawsuit stuff that's going on, and these lawyers looking at everything, seeing everything. Wonder if a person doesn't want to be over actualized on a show or have something in their undergarment and have men buzzing it. Not acceptable. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget, focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to comment, put a flower in the comments. Everyone, have a great day.